Hello, and welcome back to another video. It may have been a while, maybe a year and a half, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, who knows? What I do know is I was randomly scrolling through Letterboxd on my desktop and I saw this list, movies everyone should watch at least once during their lifetime, and it says, I asked Reddit, oh, it's from Reddit, and I literally didn't even, anyway, it lays out like a bunch of like classic movies, and I was looking through like, oh yeah, I've seen that, haven't seen that. I feel like some of them I have a bit of a story behind if I have or haven't seen it, if I remember it or not. And I don't know, I feel like I'm the kind of completionist where I like to have every movie that I've ever seen logged at least as watched. Maybe not reviewed, but like that at least. I feel like this list is low-key a good way to do that. I don't know, I could like mark the one I've watched, mark ones that I haven't seen, but I do really want to watch. And maybe I'll watch it at the end of this video. I don't know, who knows. Starting with Psycho, classic. I can only imagine why it's at the start of this list. Obviously, yeah, I have watched Psycho. I'm pretty sure my mom showed it to me, which I guess is on theme, although I can't imagine myself dressing up as her. And also murdering people. The murdering people part also I think I would not want to do. But next up, honestly, a movie that could be in my top 4. It isn't, mainly because I feel like I haven't watched it enough times, and I don't know. I'm not getting into it. It's okay. I have indeed watched 2001: A Space Odyssey. I need to rewatch this. Honestly, I think I'm gonna add that to the list. That's going on the list, baby. Just as a rewatch. Schindler's List. As a Jewish American man, I am ashamed to say that I have not watched Schindler's List. This is a movie that is, you know, it's a rough watch. I'm honestly the kind of person where I like the movies I watch to be enjoyable. You know, I heard about the hype about Hamnet, was not super thrilled to go see that movie for some odd reason. I don't know. If the story's good, I might consider it. But Schindler's List, I feel like I just gotta be in the right mood to watch it. I don't know what mood that is. But yeah, it's just a Steven Spielberg classic that I have not had the privilege of watching. I'll get to it though. I swear, I promise. Okay. Next up though is Goodfellas. Yeah, I love Goodfellas. I mean, I made a couple of short films in high school. One of them I think is on the channel, sort of like inspired by that thing. Like I honestly have not watched a lot of like mafia gangster movies overall. But yeah, Goodfellas it's a classic. It is a classic Scorsese. I gotta mark that I like it too. Wait. All right, slight little detour. I have now updated the likes. Anyway, Back to the Future. Classic movie. Cannot go wrong. All three of them, all three parts, nothing to say. Incest, weird incest thing. I guess, yeah, it's still incest if it's time travel with your mom in the past. Okay, anyway, we don't have to get into that. Just classic movie. Lawrence of Arabia, have not seen. Honestly, don't know much about. I've heard the name of the movie and I know it's like a classic, but it's also like White Man in the Desert movie, you know, back in the day. A lot of those. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess I'll add it to the watch list, but not necessarily something I'd want to watch tonight. Next up, The Virgin Suicides. I think I might have watched a video that was talking about something about it. Another movie where it's a title that doesn't necessarily make me super interested in watching the movie. Yeah, anyway. Come and See. Actually, I don't know this movie. What is this movie? Okay. Gotcha. Cool. Foreign film. I've seen movies, you know, I've watched movies. Yeah, I don't know this movie. I would add it to the watch list. If I like watched war movies, I don't really watch war movies a lot. Yeah, anyway, spoilers. Prince of Egypt, I have seen, I have indeed rated 5 stars. Yeah, I mean, like I think when I rated 5 stars, I didn't even include a review because it's just, I've watched it so many times growing up. Like, I didn't grow up very religious, but I knew like certain stories. Story of Moses and Exodus and all that. And I basically like learned about it from this movie. And this is a great movie. We got The Princess Bride, a movie I have indeed watched and I did indeed like. Although I will be honest, it was shown to me maybe in the last like few years when I should have watched it like 10 years ago when I was still a kid. Either way, still a classic movie. I understand why it's so quotable, cult classic and all that. Fortunately, did not watch it in the time that I would have enjoyed it the most. Next up is actually the first movie I think I ever logged on Letterboxd. Pretty sure. Like, hold on, wait. Yeah, I'm like 90% sure that was my first ever log on Letterboxd. I really don't know what I could say about fucking Spirited Away. It's really just like a vibes movie. I mean, all those movies are really vibes movies. Next up is The Shawshank Redemption. That is a movie that's pretty good, so I've heard. Unfortunately, have not watched it. Yeah, I don't know. Morgan Freeman, heard it's classic. Just, I have not had the privilege. Mad Max Fury Road. Now, that is a good damn good movie. There's dogs just barking. I don't know if that caught on the mic. Oh, it's still barking. Okay. This is so good. It's the only Mad Max movie I've seen, which I think does not make me in a unique space among people who have seen this movie. I actually did not see it in theaters, which I highly regret. And if I could go back in time and make sure that I saw this movie in theaters, I definitely would have. I mean, yeah, it's just a cinematic masterpiece on like all fronts. 12 Angry Men, classic movie that I have watched. I'm 90% sure. I honestly don't know if I can confidently mark it as a movie I've watched because I just don't. I've seen clips. I don't really remember it. That's one thing about me. Like, my memory is kind of terrible if I wasn't fully paying attention for a movie or if I have an altered mental state. One and the same, in a way. I don't know. I'm gonna just add that to the watch list. I feel like maybe I should watch it tonight. No, it'll just go on the watch list. We'll see. Next up, High and Low. Don't know this movie. I do not know this movie. What's this movie? This looks really fun. Wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. That's going on the watch list, and it's going on the whatever I'm watching tonight. That sounds really cool. Hell yeah, I do want to watch that. I honestly, like, I'm assuming it's a comedy. If I misread it, it'll be really funny. But yeah. Next up, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Of course, movie I have watched and loved. It is a classic. It's one of the best Spider-Man movies. If you don't count the fact that it only exists with the basis of previous Spider-Man movies in a vacuum, I feel like it's a bit of a strange watch, but what superhero movie is not like that in a way? Yeah, I don't know. Not much I can say. Classic. Next up, Ikuru. I'm assuming I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm wrong, you can tell me in the comments very loudly. Yeah, I don't know this movie. Oh, wait, no, I have, and it's on my watch list. Yeah, it looks like an interesting movie. Currently, I feel like I'm not in the mood for that sort of thing. Next, The Apartment. Another movie I'm not exactly familiar with. Okay, I'm assuming a sort of noir type thing. Genres. You know what? This is literally the first time I've looked at the genres list on Letterboxd. Interesting. Okay, more of a romance comedy drama. Okay. Reading this description, I imagine noir. Is noir like a genre that's listed on Letterboxd? I don't know if that's a thing. Anyway, yeah, definitely add that to the watch list. I don't think I want to watch it tonight, but next up, Fight Club. Another movie I can't really say much about. I've seen it. I probably watched it. I mean, there's never a bad time to watch Fight Club. I feel like if I watched it younger, I wouldn't have understood it as much as I did when I did end up watching it. Yeah, goated movie. Do the Right Thing. This is a movie that I've heard a lot about, and I almost actually had it as a project in my film class. We had a choice of 2 films to watch and make like a video essay report about it, basically. I was given the choice of Do the Right Thing or this random Italian noir war film. I think the main character was gay, if I remember. But yeah, I chose the weird Italian film because I wanted to expand the palette of the movies that I watched. I feel like I should have watched this one, and for that reason, I'm gonna put that on tonight's watch list as well as the normal watch list. I feel like I should watch this movie. Jojo Rabbit. It's another classic. I watched that in theaters. I honestly haven't seen, this is the only film of his I've seen outside of the Marvel stuff. A lot better than Thor Love and Thunder, I will tell you that. But yeah, no, good movie. Not much else to say. Heat. There's a lot of action movies I haven't seen. Heat is one of them. Seems like a good time. So Heat going on tonight's watch list. A lot of movies of this era I just haven't seen, and I should. Children of Men. Classic movie, great movie. Yeah, I don't know, a lot of oneers, theming, birth rates going down. Yeah, I don't know, really good character-driven sci-fi, loosely sci-fi, mostly sci-fi, like based in sci-fi. I think as loosely associated with sci-fi as you can be with like a dramatic story, but still, I don't know, executed perfectly. Yeah. Next up, Citizen Kane. I mean, I've seen Puss in Boots, so, you know, I mean, is it really the best cinematic experience that exists out there? I don't know, but I guess I'll find out eventually. Put that on the normal watch list. I don't feel like watching Citizen Kane tonight, but, you know, eventually. And then, finally, Harakiri. Probably mispronouncing that, too. Another movie that I have not watched. yeah, sounds like a classic Japanese samurai movie. I'm gonna put on the watch list, but way too heavy for what I want to watch tonight. So that leaves us with a pretty short list. Oh, wow. Okay, 1 of 5 movies. I don't even know how many I went through, but 5 seems like a good amount. I'm gonna say right off the bat, Apocalypse Now. Nah, honestly, it's between a 2001 rewatch and Heat. I don't know. I think that's just the mood I'm in. Yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling 2001 tonight. This is my first time doing this format, so I guess I'm gonna come back after I watch the movie. Give it quick thoughts. Anyway, yeah, cool. See you then. Yeah. 2001: A Space Odyssey. I think what this rewatch really showed me is that the movie essentially is just a meditation on like human progress. It basically shows like our past, then projects to our near future and our potential far future. The rewatch value is really up there, you know, because when you already kind of know what's happening, not necessarily in the background, but like specifically what is being shown to you and like what it kind of means, it brings things together. I really felt that when watching this one. Another reason to rewatch it is because I actually did a cool Photoshop of one of the shots of Jupiter and the moons around Jupiter. You can see the comparison on screen. Kind of just took real stellar photography, or I guess planetary photography and stellar photography, and kind of mashed it together to create like a photoreal version of that shot, because I previously used this specific shot as a desktop background with a bunch of random like sci-fi stuff in it, but I was always annoyed because the resolution of the film still wasn't like up to par for my monitor, and so I like had done some AI upscaling. To make a yap short, I used real photography to make a properly upscaled version so I can make a better desktop background. The reason I went on that whole tangent really is to just praise the movie itself, because watching the film, I was waiting for that moment to show up, but like literally like the way the music and the visuals are going, you're just so entranced with what's happening on screen that this shot specifically, like it looks cool in this still image in motion in the moment in the movie. It's like such like a, because the camera's like tilting up. It doesn't really matter. You should watch the movie if you haven't. I'm doing my best not to spoil anything really. I haven't even talked about Hal. Hal is literally like the blueprint for evil robot, go crazy and kill people, or just evil robot. Honestly, just evil robot, evil computer. Like the whole trope originates really with HAL 9000. Such a good movie. This, I mean, obviously cinematography is amazing. The effects are amazing. Like that's what everyone says. Came out before the moon landing, which is fucking crazy to even think about. But yeah. Another 5-star review for me. You know what? I should transcribe this whole thing into a Letterboxd review. That'd be pretty funny. I won't do that because that sounds like annoying. Also, I'd probably meet the character limit. Yeah, that's been it for this video. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you really did. Probably be doing another one of these sometime soon. Got to get through that whole list, man. There's a lot of movies. There's a lot of movies. But yeah, you should watch my shorts somewhere on screen. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Peace.